yet girls had never been bat mitzvahed up to this time. So we took a stand, we said, girls are going to be bat mitzvahed. And my daughter was one of the first bat mitzvah.
We had shows, 3 shows, now those were highlights. We had Fiddler on the Roof twice. Once we had the whole thing, and then we did a concert version of it. Then we had something called CJC Radio Hour, which we wrote and put a spoof for the congregation. The first Hanukkah party we had, it was before CJC, it was the Jewish Council, because we were inundated with Christmas here, and there weren't that many Jewish people, and we decided we'd have a Hanukkah party. And my son, he must have been 6 or 7 at the time, he come in and he said, "Oh, are all these people Jewish?" Yeah. The Jewish Council, I guess the Baltimore Jewish Council was involved, and we asked them for help in starting a Sunday school, and we went to Baltimore to get, I think the man's name was Glass, Rabbi Glass, and got some advice from him. I went, but we all, we went and got advice, and we started a Sunday school.
And a group of mothers got in touch with Jewish educators and had study groups about what could the Sunday school be, what should the Hebrew be, since we're not affiliated or Reformed, Conservative, Orthodox. Well, we're not anything yet. We're Jews. And even the school was created in that spirit. So now imagine other Jews from very traditional backgrounds moving to Columbia. And we didn't quite fit there. It wasn't like back home. It wasn't, conservative and done. We really had a good time. And people it wasn't formal. It really wasn't very formal.
We started a Hebrew school in September of 1968, and that was at first on Sundays at the Bryant Woods Elementary School. My mother was one of the first group of teachers. It was very low tech. We had a mimeograph pre-photocopier machine in the media center that you would crank by hand. A person would stand there and turn a handle. So we had the Sunday school, and then on weekdays we had a teacher who had just moved here from Israel not long before, named Ari Eisner, and he was the first Hebrew teacher. At least twice a week, I think it was twice a week, we went to the Slayton House. That was the first building for community use in Columbia at the Wild Lake Village Green, and the building's still there. And that's where basically the Jewish community was located. We had used some of the rooms in the back for Hebrew school during the week. All the kids would bicycle over, or sometimes the entire class would walk over to Mr. Eisner's house, and he would drive us over. That's how small the group was. And the classes were combined ages. We had so few kids. There were just maybe 4 in my year, and we were learning conversational Hebrew.